Welcome back, my fellow agents, and good morning. This is an early edition because I got something really cool last night. And yes, Lilith, I am using that word correctly, and I want to do an unboxing video for it. So you're going to get 2 episodes today. Woohoo! Anyway, the monster Yongary came from the deep in 1967 from August 31st in Korea, and sometime later on, and via a American International Television in the States, dubbed by the Titan or Tetra crew. For the longest time, there wasn't any merchandise for this monster. You could get, in the 70s, you could get the shortened 200-foot 8mm or Super 8mm version, sometimes with sound, sometimes in color, but nothing much else. However, thanks to Titanic Creations and their amazing kits, this is what I got yesterday. There's a little more Yongary. All right. So before we get too much further in, please like, share, subscribe, and if you want to, go look at Titanic Creations products. They're amazing. I mean, they're heavy too, but as we'll see, This box arrived today. Now I had a problem. I've already opened it. So the unboxing is over here, which has drawn the attention of a certain black cat. But this is the Titanic Creations Yongary. And we'll be examining it in more detail soon. So, to get this out of this, especially this way, I have to do another little extra video. And we will add everything. But here's the base that everything is in. It's all sealed well. Look at this cover, though. It's so great. I don't want to get rid of it. Nice use of the... There we go. So there is the figure, fire breath, and laser horn, all kinds of extra stuff. I think a little instruction sheet would have been fun, and probably really well designed as well. So here it is, finally out of the box, and I have opened it because it's very difficult, very well packed, very difficult, and very well. The box itself, as you've seen, is incredible. So here is Yongary. He's got his food, 3 of these. The bridge, where he meets his unfortunate ending. We're not going to take all of these out. Mostly we're just going to talk about the figures, but they will leave them all. And jet fighters. Pew, 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 pew. Which gets sliced in two by his horn. Tanks, and that's just a hole. So let's put this down and take out Yongary himself. Oh, and here's the base, which looks great. I mean, if you can, you should get the Blu-ray just because it's astounding, and it goes into much more detail about how the movie was made, how it was lost in Korea for many years, and yes, how the only surviving print was the US one. The movie itself is kind of a mess, but here's Yongary. I don't know. Nope, his backlit there with removable fire breath. So, but the horn, I kind of wish you can remove the horn, but there's not a replacement horn. So that's pretty much the only gripe I would have, is that I wish the laser horn wasn't there, because they gave Yongary in the movie just a little too much power, both fire breath like Gamera, which isn't surprising considering the effects technicians from Japan that worked on it, but he's got his spiked tail. He's definitely a Godzilla. Toho probably would have sued them now to stop them from makeup. But you can make little stop motion movies with this figure. It's great. It is heavy too. I mean, for compare it to the Bandai, say Keeler here. I mean, he's a little taller, but you'd think that's true. I mean, Godzilla is taller than Ultraman. So, but everything is articulated. I mean, look at this. This tail is one, I don't know. They say a lot of points of articulation. I just, as much as I love Gulala, I really love this figure. As a monster, Yongary should have had another monster to fight. Of the opinion that most solo monster stories are just kind of boring because they're generally the bad guy and out to take him, out to get rid of him or control him or do something, unless you're Gorgo or Gappa. Now, a Gappa figure, I did tell them I would love to see a Gulala figure, or Gulala, but this is just remarkable. I mean, who'd have thought? So once again, it's Titanic Creations. They have a lot of different things. Several. I mean, they have plushies. Now they have a plush of Gorgo. They have a figure of Gorgo, which is tempting. Speaking of Gorgo, but it's really well painted. You can see the detail, and again, I do kind of wish that the horn didn't have the laser on it. But you can put them right here and stand them in front of it, and everything's to scale. As you'll see, there you go. That looks kind of cool. So now I've got to find a place to actually set it up where a certain little black cat won't knock it down. She's a bigger terrorizer than Yongary ever could be. The monster with the purr. It could also be. I wonder if these are glow in the dark, but it's just a great. I mean, I can't tell you much more about it aside from, this is his food. Oh, look, the top comes off. I didn't realize that. Japanese technicians seem to love blowing up oil tanks because they do make a satisfying explosion. But all right, this is just a little short video here of an unboxing of what is probably going to go somewhere because dinosaurs and monsters and heroes have slowly began taking over this house. Yongary, Monster from the Deep by Titanic Creations. Check them out. This is the infamous dance scene that, what is that little dope's name? I can't even tell. Icho is what he's called. Anyway, he's dancing with Yongary. But that's our really short episode for today. So until later on, there he is. Till later on, my fellow agents, till our later assignment, this is X7 signing off.
Ha ha ha!